Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today let's solve the daily LeetCode problem. This problem is called remove subfolders from the file system. The requirements is given a list of folders that is called folders. Return the folders after removing all subfolders in those folders. You may return answer in any order. If a folder I is located within another folder J, it's called subfolder of it. Subfolder of folder J must start with folder J, followed by a opening slash. For example, this slash A slash B is a subfolder of slash A, but not a subfolder of slash B. Is not a subfolder of, but B is not a subfolder of slash A slash B slash C. Format of the format of path is one of or more concatenated string of the form backslash followed by or more lowercase English letters. So that means that, for example, if we have A, it doesn't matter how, if here is only A and not AC or something else, and here is backslash, it doesn't matter what comes after. It is a subfolder of A. For example, slash LeetCode and slash backslash LeetCode slash problems are value paths, while an empty string slash are not. So let's take as an example this example. So we have here let's make it a bit fatter. So slash A let's have it as an array. Slash A, here we have backslash A and B. Here we have C and D, and here C, D, E, C, D, and E, and last we have C and F. So the way we will solve it, we will solve it with one for loop that will initially go from index 0 plus 1. So it will go from here, and we will have a pointer on our first element, and we will have a array result that on first iteration will have element. It will be an array with element with the first element, so it will be A here, and each iteration we will check if this element is subfolder of this pointer. So, and if it is, we will push this element to this result array, and we will if this is not a subfolder, we will then push it. But if it is, we will just keep moving. So in this test case, the output will be A, CD, cf, because AB is a subfolder of A, and CDE is subfolder of CD, so it will be basically like that. We will check is this a subfolder of our pointer. So in this case, yes, we will check it like that. If this contains this, and the last element before that is a backslash, so, and in this case it is, so we will go to the next iteration. So we won't push it. Here on the next iteration we will check if this is a subfolder of this. It is not. That's why we will push this here. And now our pointer will be at this position, and the next iteration we will check if this is now a subfolder of this. So if this contains, if this contains this, so it contains like CD, it contains this, and we will also need to check that the length of z plus 1, so basically just length, because length returns, so it is of this string, here is index 0 and this 1, and length returns 2, because length returns 1 and 2, it doesn't count, it doesn't start from 0. So, and if here is a backslash, then it is a subfolder. In this case it is, so we won't push it because it is a subfolder, so we will go to here on the next iteration. And this is not a subfolder of this, so we will push it, and this is our last operation. So the answer is a here /a/cd/cf. Let's actually implement it. Let's practice. Let's do it in JavaScript. So first we will have our result array, and the first value will be here folder 0. We will have our pointer, which is mutatable. We will mutate it, so it will be also folder 0. At the end we will return a result, and here we will do our for loop. It will go from 1 to the last element, and I++, and here we will do our comparison. Not actually comparison, but yeah, we will check if folder I start with its method, so start with pointer and folder I, not folder I, folder I, and we need to check if this folder I we need to check if this folder is plus the last index is a backslash. Pointer dot length equals opening slash, and if it's so, we will push to the result push. Here we need actually to see if it's not a subfolder. Let's push here our folder I, and pointer now will be also folder I. So let's run it. Here what did I do wrong? Yes, I'm only checking that this is false, but we need to actually have both this to be true, and then if they are both true, no, if they are both false, we convert it to true and then run. So basically we need that it does not start with the pointer, and if it's true and the last is also closing, then it means that it is a subfolder, and we will convert it to false. So this won't run because we don't need subfolders in our end. Let's try. And yes, let's submit. Yes, it is. This works because it is sorted, and we always have the parent at first. So, and here before that we need to actually sort the folders. So like this. Yes, thank you for watching. It was not a hard problem. It was actually hard to understand it, but once you understand it, the solution is pretty straightforward.